Hi, this is Sugar Cyanide, and you are watching House of Cyanide. This is another video tarot for Donna. Donna, man, you were a difficult customer tonight. I did several tarot readings with my cat deck, my tarot of the cat people, and it kept coming out very ambiguous. It wasn't giving me a very clear answer. So I switched over to my Thoth deck, and I've done a couple readings with my Thoth deck, and I finally feel like I've got the energy flowing with the Thoth deck, if you will. I prefer not to use the Thoth deck right away if I don't have to, because it can be very blunt. So, alright. So, be prepared for a very blunt reading, because the Thoth deck doesn't pull its punches, if you will. Alrighty, so here we go. Alright, so I've got my my Thoth deck right here. Here's my tarot of the cat people. Here's Newbie. Apparently Newbie wants to lay in the middle of the tarot reading. Say hi to YouTube, Newbie. Okay, so anyways, here's my Thoth deck. I actually have several tarot decks. I prefer this one just because it's the one I prefer. But I have other decks when the cat deck is being a cat and not quite as cooperative as it should be. So anyways, back to Donna's reading. Alright, time to put on your big girl panties, my dear. Alright, let me see what we've got for you. This is disappointment. And the Queen of Swords. Oops. And the Prince of Swords. Okay. And actually, I'm an intuitive reader, so I'm just gonna actually move these, because I feel like they should have gone the other way. Okay. So, again, it's gonna be just like my other reading, where it's past, present, and future. Okay, so in the past we have the Prince of Swords. Now, it's kind of hard to get the camera to focus on this. I do apologize. But in the Prince of Swords, he has all of these geometrical designs all over the card, and he's kind of got these puppet strings coming down to the bottom, controlling these cards, okay, or controlling these other versions of himself. Now, this card is an air card. It's very strong in the air. It's airy, part of water. So what that means is the person that the Prince of Swords represents is someone who's very fickle, very impulsive, kind of a dilettante, gets very, very excited about something, gets all into it, spends lots of time and energy onto it, and then doesn't stick with it. You know, they put all this time and energy and get really fanatical about something, and then within a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they move on to something else. And they get very fanatical and excited about this new item. So, this card represents a very impulsive person. This is the past, so this represents a lot of impulsivity, making a lot of decisions without necessarily thinking them through, getting very excited about something, jumping in 2 feet in, and not thinking about all the consequences of that. Okay, the present is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is also an airy part of water. And the Queen of Swords is someone who is very, very quick-witted. Someone who has it thinks through everything, overthinks through everything. They always have a quick jab or jibe. Always got plots and plans and mischievous and things of that nature. But on the downside to this, because there is no up and down in this deck, my Tarot the Cat people, I do inverses, and Toth deck there are no inverses. So on the downside of the Queen of Swords is she can be very cruel. She can be almost unfeeling, logical action only. So it's this, you know, doing away with emotion, doing what's best, just very cruel is the best thing to say that, okay? So that's the Queen of Swords, and then in the future we have disappointment, which is the Five of Cups, and that pretty much speaks for itself. We've got the Five Cups here, which is emotion. Cups are emotion, or water also. And here they also, if they're in the inverted pinnacle, if you look, you can see they make the image of an inverted pinnacle, so spirit is on the bottom and not on the top. And then there's this plant, this water lily that is wilting. Okay, that's a water lily. I don't know if you can make that out. It's a wilted water lily is what that is. So this pretty much speaks for itself as in disappointment. So what this tarot is telling me, or what this reading is telling me, and I've done several readings for you tonight, so I just wanted to confirm that what they were telling me is what they were trying to say. This is probably my fourth reading I've actually done before I decided to record. Is that there was an impulsive decision made in the past, and because of that you're kind of regretting this decision, and it's making you do things that are out of character. You're angry because of this decision, and because of this you're acting out of anger, and you're being cruel, and that is all going to lead to even more disappointment. So you've made a rash decision, you're unhappy about said decision, and it's affecting what you're doing right now. Because of your unhappiness about this decision, it's making you feel, it's making you be apathetic, basically, which is the opposite of sympathetic. And because of that, it's just going to lead to more disappointment. Okay, I know this is actually not the reading that you had requested from me, which is why I've done 4 or 5 readings actually. And this is what keeps coming up, which tells me that this is the reading you need to hear. So sometimes what you need is not always what you want. So I apologize for a downer of a reading, but I do hope that it helps you, and you have a good day. Alrighty, thank you. Bye-bye.